It is very common for players to believe that they need a specific program tailored to the position that they play in rugby. And it is also very common for coaches to believe that their S&C coaches should program specifically for every single position. Unfortunately, this is just another case of false complexity, which is basically just a phenomenon where people who do not understand something think that something is way more complex than it actually is. I think it's very common to think that you need to do specific training for every single position. However, that is not the case. When it comes to strength and conditioning for rugby, you need to see the gym as being general. The gym is not there to be specific, it's there to develop general qualities, general strength, general speed, general everything. You do not need to develop specific. You might argue that and say, well, I think the forwards scrum more. Therefore, they need to do more neck work. They need to do more standing in a bear crawl position with the band pulling on them. However, that is specific. Therefore, that might be something that they do in their dedicated scrum time on the field whilst practicing their sport. The gym is more to develop general qualities. For example, developing really good leg strength, which might benefit them in the scrum. They will translate that strength that they develop specifically to the scrum when they practice the scrum. But the foundation of the strength transfers because they have built the foundation of the general strength in the gym. That is why the gym is not necessarily there for specific training. And therefore, training specifically for positions just doesn't make sense. And that is because all players in the rugby team, doesn't matter what position you play, need similar qualities. They all need to be training speed. They all need to be training strength. They will all benefit from being strong. They will all benefit from building muscle. They will all benefit from training areas like the groin and the hip. None of the positions that they play on the rugby field warrants exclusion from training these things because they will all benefit from this. It might sound super simple, but that is essentially what the gym is for. It is simply there to create general development of physical qualities.